So hey everyone, welcome to the doTERRA Suncare line education class. And I'm going to dive right in and get started. But most of you know me, I'm Janelle Kotlenberg, a certified nutritional practitioner and digestive health practitioner. And I like to educate people on their health and wellness in order to improve their health. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the importance of sun care and healthy sun care. So we have a lot of toxins in our world today. So many things that are very damaging to our skin, our inside organs, such as our liver, our endocrine system. It damages and disrupts our hormones. So many things going on with chemicals in ingredients and products. So I'm going to go into doTERRA just launched a sun care line. So this is more than sunscreen. It also has a sun spray. And with the sun care line, it took 4 years to develop. So it was a long time. They wanted to make sure it was effective, worked well, and was all clean ingredients. So I'm going to get started by sharing my screen, and then we can dive right into what it's all about. So sun care. So summer isn't waiting for an invitation. So if you think about it, the sun is there. Like, we can't control whether it comes up or whether it's covered by clouds. So the sun is always there. And for myself, I typically have not used sunscreen every day. I typically only use it when I'm going to the beach and I know I'm going to be in full sun all day. I have light skin, light hair, so I do get easily sunburned. But what I like to do typically for myself and my kids is, when the spring comes, I usually go outside for a few minutes and send them outside, in intermittent air, like hour phases. So then their skin can get used to the sun, because sometimes our skin isn't used to the sun. If we have full sun, all of a sudden, then we feel burnt, and that's not always good either. So what I like to do is prepare our skin. Now, my kids handle sun a lot better than me, and I handled it well at a young age, but as I age, I guess I'm not as well. So for me, when I'm sitting outside and in full sun, I do start to notice it, and sometimes I do wish I had a good sunscreen to apply. Now, I have used clean sunscreens in the past and I have enjoyed them. Sometimes I find they don't hold or last long. Sometimes I find they're too cakey. I've always used natural stuff just because in cleaning out my house, I had to eliminate all the toxins. So when I go out in the sun, I'm really excited about trying this sun care line. And from what I see, it's great results. It does good coverage and all of that. So we're going to talk a little bit about our friend, the sun. So the sun is essential. It's essential for plants, it's essential for animals and us, and growth and all the things on earth. It provides warmth, daylight. It's really grounding. I love sitting in the sun. It really just helps my body relax. It also creates serotonin, improves mood and mental health. It helps regulate melatonin and helps circadian rhythms and sleep cycles. So our bodies are used to it. When the sun goes down, it's time to sleep. It helps synthesize vitamin D, which promotes calcium absorption as well. So when we are in the sun, it's good for us. It's good for our skin to be exposed to sun without an SPF factor, because our skin does need it. However, too much of a good thing is too much of a good thing, right? So there is risks when putting your skin in the sun. You can get sunspots, wrinkles, burning, obviously premature aging, loss of skin elasticity, which is all things that we do experience with too much sun. So different suggestions to stay safe in the sun, which is what I would do. I would seek shade or wear more clothing, wear sunglasses, wear a hat, but also sunscreen. Now, I typically didn't go to sunscreen unless I was at the beach. So this is kind of exciting for me. When we talk about sunscreen, we want to look at two different types of sunscreens that are out there. There's chemical sunscreen and mineral sunscreen. So chemical sunscreens are designed to absorb the UV rays while protecting your skin. And mineral sunscreens reflect the UV rays while protecting your skin. So that is kind of cool to know because we want that sun reflected away. We don't want to absorb the UV rays as well as absorb chemicals. The 3 reasons to avoid the chemical sunscreen is, so when those chemical sunscreens are on your skin, eventually they degrade, exposing UV rays, exposing free radicals. Now, what are free radicals? Free radicals are the things that cause aging. Free radicals cause aging. It breaks down our cells, it breaks down our body. So if we can prevent that, that's a benefit. Some active ingredients in these sunscreen can act as hormone disruptors. Now, I'm not going to go into a list of them, but there are a whole bunch of them. If you even just take a typical sunscreen, look at the back of it and go to ewgskindeep.com, it will show you, you can type in the ingredient and it will show you the toxicity level of it and what it can cause in the body. And sunscreen can also cause skin allergies. I know people who've used sunscreen for years and then now their skin breaks out and they can't use anything anymore. So hopefully this helps, right? Every day our bodies are exposed to toxins, and on their journey to health, to be healthier, we need to reduce that toxic level. When our bodies are exposed to toxic things, our liver is prone to more stress. Our digestive system has more stress. It puts stress on the body, causing it to wear down and break down. So when dis-ease happens in the body, it could be toxic load over time. It could be 10 years, it could be 5 years, it could be 15 years of toxic exposure, creating just that stress on the body. And so we want to eliminate the stress that sunscreen may give us. So when our bodies are functioning properly, our body is able to minimize that toxic load, but it becomes less efficient at managing that toxic load when we continue to apply toxins or expose our body to toxins. So to reduce the toxicity in our body, we can control what we put on our body. We can't control what others put in the air, but we can control what we put on our body, what we use in our house, and what we put in our body. So this includes our sunscreen, right? So we think of like all the things we put on our bodies: creams, hair care, skin care, moisturizers, body lotions, makeup, all those things. So we want to reduce that toxic load and including with that is our sunscreen. So what sunscreen filters won't absorb into the skin, disrupt hormones, or cause allergies? It's the mineral sunscreen filters. So now we're going to dive in and learn a little bit about mineral sunscreen. Mineral sunscreen works as a physical barrier reflecting UVA, UVB rays, and they don't degrade when exposed to UV rays. It's effective immediately and it's safe for all skin types. So the doTERRA Sun line has 4 different products. So they have a face and body stick. So it's this little orange one here, and it's like a stick that you can like apply to the skin very easily. It's kind of like deodorant, but it's not, because it's not deodorant, but it's applied that way. So that's really handy because you don't have to touch it much, right? And it's not sticky. So then we also have face and body. So this is like more of a lotion, and you can apply it to the face and body if you prefer to apply it in a lotion way. Then we have the body spray. So this orange bottle, this tall one, is a spray, and it's a 360 spray. So you can spray it upside down, right side up, and it will spray all of the ways. So it's really nice when you have kids and you need to go like you're running after the child and your bottle's upside down or right side up, and it will work all the different ways. So all of these have SPF 30 or more. So as you can see, the body stick is 40. There's a broad spectrum protection. They're water resistant, they're soothing, they're lightweight, they're moisturizing, and they're reef safe. So reef safe means that there are some places that have coral reef that sunscreens, toxic ones, have been damaging the reef. I have a friend who scuba dives, and she has noticed that the colors and stuff in the reef are not as they were. So if you go to Hawaii, they only have reef safe sunscreen there. You're not allowed to use anything else. So this would be safe in Hawaii. So it contains none of these: the benzene, the oxybenzone, parabens, phthalates, dyes, and nanoparticles. And I forgot to mention the After Sun, which is the white bottle. This is like an after sun body mist. It's a restorative body mist that is going to have aloe in it, that's going to nourish the skin when it's exposed to sun. So obviously we have essential oils in our sun care line. Now the hero essential oils that we've made our own sunscreens in the past, we've used the zinc oxide, the zinc powder, which is messy and dirty, which isn't fun to make your own sunscreen, but it can be effective. These essential oils, frankincense and helichrysum, have been in my homemade sunscreen. Carrot seed oil as well as in these, and carrot seed is so nourishing to the body, so nourishing to the skin. So we got superhero ingredients in this, and these oils are going to help nourish and strengthen the skin, the elasticity of the skin, and just help with all the skin functions. We also have vitamin E, raspberry seed oil, avocado oil, jojoba esters, shea butter and cocoa butter, aloe vera, red LJ extract, and hyaluronic acid. And I believe that hyaluronic acid and aloe vera are in the After Sun spray. We also have the soothing ingredients like visible turmeric. Turmeric is very good for inflammation, so it's going to help calm the skin as well. Aloe vera, and then Arnica montana flower. So I was really excited about Arnica montana. I've used a lot of homeopathics, and Arnica montana is a beautiful plant that helps calm inflammation and pain. So when we have the Arnica montana in the After Sun spray, let's say we do get a little too much sun, this is going to calm that skin, that inflammation if you're a little too red or pink from the day. The Arnica montana is just going to take it down on top of the aloe vera, turmeric, and visible. So super excited about that ingredient. It is a superpower flower, and it's now in the product. So I mentioned reef safe earlier, but what does reef safe mean, or reef friendly? So it means it doesn't have the oxybenzone and octinoxate. Studies have shown that these UV blocking chemicals can cause bleaching in the coral. When the coral bleaches, it's still alive, but it's under stress, and it can leave it to have disease or death. So all of these are reef safe, which is really exciting. So I'm going to break down each ingredient or each product now as well. So the Sun Face and Body Mineral Lotion. So it's an SPF 30. And a lot of people talk about SPF and like, I want SPF 50 or SPF 90. Typically, they have found that anything above 30 gives you about 92% protection. If you go a bit above that, you might get up to 97% protection. So the SPF 40. But nothing's ever going to give you 100% after 30. Like it's very slim. So 30 is kind of like why they started at SPF 30. They didn't do 15, but they kept it at 30 and didn't go to like 50 because there's not much difference. And so that's why that is. It provides UVA and UVB broad spectrum protection, and it's water resistant up to 80 minutes. So if you are putting this on, going for a swim, it will last for 80 minutes. So that's quite a long time, which I love, because when kids are in the water, they're usually in the water for a long time. And I'm kind of a water bug too, so I am too. It has the frankincense, the helichrysum, and the carrot seed, which is those hero oils as well. The mineral sunscreen spray. It's also SPF 30, UVA and UVB protected. It's water resistant for 80 minutes as well. And then it has that 360-degree non-aerosol spray bottle that delivers that continual spray. So that's kind of cool. And it's in aluminum, so it's like it's recyclable. So the face and body stick is that 40 SPF, so it's a bit higher. So if you are looking for that like 97% protection, this might be for you. It has UVA and UVB broad spectrum protection. It protects the skin from pollution. It's water resistant 80 minutes as well. And it's in that twist tube. So kind of like that deodorant stick, but it's more round. It's not like, those oval ones we're used to that are like this. It's like round. Kind of like the deep blue stick here. It's going to be round. So I'm excited to try that one. So now we have the After Sun body mist. So I'm super excited about this one because I am one to get red in my skin if I'm out too long. So I want to see what this one can do for my skin, because I'm just, I usually use Beautiful Spray or the Yarrow Palm Serum if I have too much red on my skin. and it usually calms anything down and turns it to a nice tan. But I'm wondering what this would do. So this is nourishing and soothing to the skin. It has the frankincense, helichrysum, lavender, peppermint, blue tansy, and copaiba. So copaiba is going to calm that inflammation in the skin as well. It's going to do that. Like lavender and peppermint, blue tansy is amazing for that. I always have a lavender and peppermint spray that I do as well, but I'm really excited to try this one. So look at your ingredients of what you have in your house. Check if there's toxic products in your ingredients in your sun care. And if you find the ingredients and you want to look them up, go to ewg.com, I think, and you can type in the ingredients. It's Environmental Working Group, and they kind of assess all the chemicals and toxins. And in North America now, we have a lot of toxins that Europe and other countries have banned. So it's thousands of toxins that we still allow that they have banned. So it's quite fascinating how some countries still have all these ingredients banned and they still have products, but in North America, because it's cheaper to make them, they put toxic ingredients in. So look up your ingredients, know what you're putting on your body, and the doTERRA Sun line might be a really good complement to your sun care. So if you want to know the breakdown of them, you can take a screenshot of this and scan the QR codes here, and you can see more details on them. But they're all under $30, and this would be US. And the face and body stick is $25. The face and body lotion is $29. The body mineral spray is $28, and then the after sun spray is $25. And to be honest, I'm actually impressed with these prices because I was paying like $50, $60 for a good sunscreen, all natural sunscreen. So I'm excited to try these. My package will arrive next week, I believe. So that's the doTERRA Sun Care. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, I will, comment below. If you're watching the recording, I can unmute you as well or raise your hand and I can answer questions as well.